let's talk about the types of customers. Types of customers. There's walk-in customers. Okay? There's phone-up customers. There's internet customers. There's be-backs. We sprinkled some be-back dust on them and they come back. There is referrals and repeat customers. Yes? Does anyone know what the average closing ratio is on a walk-in customer? 30%? It's anywhere from 10 to 15% if we're honest with ourselves and record every customer. Right? So the guy that comes in who just wants a brochure, if you record him, your closing ratio goes down, right? He just wanted a brochure. Oh, he's not buying? No, he collects brochures. What the fuck did he want a brochure for? He's buying a car! Right? Let's record that guy. Let's get his information. Okay, so it's 10 to 15. And nowadays, should it be, Adam? Shouldn't it be 30% plus? Right? Customers come in with an intent to purchase. Okay, we are not in the mall, and I'm not talking about Auto Mall. I'm talking about when we go to the Willowbrook Mall, right? We go for one store, and there's a whole bunch of other stores. We might wander into some of those stores, right? I'll go looking for a shirt, but I might wander in, to the knife store, right? Or whatever there is. I have no intention. That's a low closing ratio. Everybody that comes to our dealerships, whether in the Auto Mall or whether in your destination stores, has to consciously make a decision to drive to your dealership. Okay? Think about someone like me, wife, 2 kids. Wake up Saturday morning. Okay? Getting my boys ready to get in the car and get the hell out is sometimes, not the easiest. I tell them 800 times to put on their boots. Let's go. Did you put on your boots? And they put on their boots and they're like, Dad, I have to go pee. Go pee. Right? And they go pee. And then we get in the car and we drive to the dealership. Then we get to the dealership and then I'm like herding cats. Like, no, come over here. Tyler's my salesperson. Hey, Tyler's my kids. And Tyler's like, yeah, cool. And then they're like running around and pushing all the buttons. And every car in your showroom now, all of the hazard lights are blink, 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 because they're all over it. Do you think before I came in, I said to my wife, you know what we should do today? This gets me all jacked up. We should f*** with salespeople. We should get the kids, then we should go to the dealership. We should just mess with them. We should waste their time, spend 3 hours, and just mess with them. It'll be so much fun. Do you think that happens? No. I didn't get my kids out of bed, get them dressed, have them fed, get my wife who doesn't want... My wife literally has not stepped in a car dealership since I've known her. I just come home and go say, your new car's outside. Oh, she's like, what did I get this time? She cares not at all, right? As long as it's not too big, right? So the customers that are walking into our showrooms have intent to purchase. This should be really high, but it's not. Okay? Because they maybe bump into the wrong salesperson. They bump into the guy who had just 3 deals calf on him, right? They bump into the rookie who doesn't know how to greet someone properly, whatever it is. So the closing ratio is more like 10 to 15. Now, Adam, if you took a phone up and you book an appointment and they show up, what's your closing ratio, do you think?
50.
Yep, 50 or more. Okay. All right, Shivan, you take an internet lead and you book an appointment and they show up, what do you think your closing ratio is?
I think it would be the same, 50.
Yep, and actually probably internet is like closer to 65 plus. Because they're an internet lead, they've done a lot of research on it already, right? Okay, be back. Customer came in, Kristen came in, I couldn't close her, but I sprinkled some be back dust on her, right? And she comes in. I follow up. She finally comes in for an appointment. What do you think the closing ratio is there? Yeah, it's pretty high, like 75. Repeat and referral, what do you think it is? Like 100. Well, that'd be awesome. It's 80%. Where do most amateur salespeople, Nick, you've been a sales manager, where do most amateur salespeople focus on? What kind of customer?
Depends on what department they're in, usually it's ups.
Ups, right? Walk in. This is where the amateurs spend 80% of their time is there, right? And they bitch and moan and complain. Oh, I hope it rains today because then the people will be coming and buying cars. And then when it rains, they're like, oh, it's raining today. Nobody buys cars when it's raining. And then it's, well, Nick, I wish Nick would have put an ad in the paper because we have no ups. We have no ups, okay? And this dealership doesn't even advertise across the street. Like, they're in the paper every day. They get all the ups. And you worry about this? You're worried about this, you're going to fail. This is hard. This is a hard road to go down. Every up on this is 50+% closing ratio. This is appointment-driven business. So which side of the paper should you be on? Appointment-driven salesperson. Don't worry about how many ups. It's irrelevant if you're building your business. It's irrelevant. Put me on a sales floor of 25 salespeople, right? Let them all fight for the ups, right? Do you know where some of the best customers in a dealership are? What's that? Service. Let me give you an example of service. This is our dealership. Okay, I'm an artist, clearly. Okay, and our dealership happens to be in the water. Okay. And there's fish over here. And there's fish. Okay. And those dots are fishes. Okay. I'm a salesperson, I'm fishing. Okay? This is the front of the dealership, okay? And let's use the Richmond Auto Mall. This is the front of the Richmond Auto Mall. Here it is. I'm fishing. I'm waiting for the ups. I'm fishing. But so is Hyundai across the street. They're fishing in the same water. So is Toyota across the street, they're fishing. So there's a whole bunch of fishing poles in the water. And over here, there's a lot of fish. And there's no one fishing here. This is 400 ups a month on average. This is 1,000 ups a month on average. This 400 is being shared by a sales team of 15, plus shared with all the other sales departments in every other dealership. This is being shared by no one. Customers who buy from you will normally buy from you again if you don't mess it up. Who here has an iPhone? Which iPhone do you have, Cal? 11 something. Did you have the 10? Did you have the 9? You had the 8. Did you have the 7, the 6, the 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1? Started at maybe 4? Started at 5. So you buy an iPhone because you're an iPhone buyer. Right? They bought a car from you. They service from you. So go into your service department and start talking to customers. That customer is a repeat or a referral. Maybe they didn't buy from you, but they service with you. Appointment-driven salespeople spend a lot of time in service because there's no other salespeople there, right? They don't have to rely. Then it doesn't matter if Nick, being the sales manager, put the right ad in or anything like that. The service customers are coming no matter what. Thousands of them a year. On average, 12,000 times. 12,000 customers. It's 1,000 customer pay, not including warranty, customers a month. Amazing. Okay?